Hi everybody, and thank you for watching. So here is another organize and declutter video. So I am back in my hallway. I usually do this on a monthly basis where I put away all of my couponing stockpile, but the deals have been that good the last 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks now, by the time you see this, and I need to put away all of these items. So yeah, I got all of these items here. There's about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bags here of stuff that I need to find homes for in my stockpile. So my stockpile is in this closet here, as well as this closet over here. So I have that closet there. And then I do have a few items here in this bag. I already kind of went through this. So my family's coming over here. We're actually meeting them in New York. So my mom asked me for a few supplies for us to bring with us over to New York. And so that's that bag there that we're going to pack up and bring with us. And then I also have to pack up some of our supplies as well that we're going to bring. And then I want to clean this area up so that by the time we both come back, so after New York, we're going to meet them there. After that, they're going to come back with us. I want our house to be clean. So I have been decluttering my home over the last couple of days. I just have to space out the videos because it takes me a while to edit them. But yeah, I've been cleaning my home and trying to get it in the best shape possible to present it to my mom. She hasn't been here in about 18 months. And also, it's the first time my auntie and uncle has ever seen my home. So this is a very big eyesore when you walk up the stairs. So I do want to put away all of these items and declutter a little bit, and also put away stuff that needs to be put away, because I have actually sold a few items, so there are a few things in there that have empty holes, and so I do need to fill it with these items here. So yeah, watch as I put away all of these items in my hallway. So the first thing I do is basically pull everything out and then categorize them. So I put all of the body wash together, all of the makeup together, all of the oral care together. That's what I do first thing. So I want to see all the items that I have, and by me putting them in category, as I put them away based on category, I'm able to kind of find out if I have the space for it. If not, that's when you'll see later on, if I can't find space for it in my stockpile, I end up putting them in our bathrooms, like the excess, so that we always have a little bit extra in our bathrooms, just so we don't have to worry about going into the stockpile. But then also, like, I don't have space, so I don't want to keep on just leaving them in the hallway. So watch as I sort through these. There is a lot. Like I said, there was 10 bags. So I'm going to sort through these, and it's going to go really fast. This took me probably about, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes just to take all this stuff out of the bags, but it is in fast mode because you don't want to be here for 20 minutes watching me take them all out one by one. And then so watch as I pull these all out, sort through it, and then I'll show you what I'm working with, and then we're going to start putting the stuff away. Looking through this white bag, I noticed most of them were medicine, so I pulled the stuff that weren't medicine out and I left them in the bag for now, because as I start to go through the medicine section, that's when I'll pull them out of the bag. And then you'll also notice there'll be another bag there. I noticed most of them were mouthwash, so I just left them in the bag for now. There's no point in me pulling it all out and putting them on the wall. I'll just pull them out when I start to put them away. So this is what I'm working with. So I have a whole bunch of toothpaste, oral care, makeup, razors. I have medicine in there. All of these stuff, I know I put them specifically here because they go in that closet there. And then over here I've got sunscreen, body wash, hair care, lotions, baby, deodorants. All of those are going to end up over there. So I kind of organize it somewhat a little bit. That way I have like products together, and that way I know as I'm doing specific categories like lotion all together, I know what I have, and then I can try and make space for them in that cupboard there. So this is what I'm dealing with right now. All of these items I have purchased with couponing from CVS and Rite Aid, a little bit of Walgreens over the last 2 weeks. So there's been amazing sales going on. And so we have, if you haven't watched my channels before, check out Couponing with Grace. I have a couponing channel where I teach people how to coupon, and that there you'll see all these items that I've purchased. And then if you watch my videos there, you can see how much I've paid for them. And most of them over the last couple of weeks have been practically free. I've even made money at Rite Aid and Walgreens. So do check out my channel, but this is what I am dealing with today. I really need to find homes for all these items, and there's all the bags there. I'll fold those later and then try and get as much off this floor as possible. And so yeah, continue watching as I find homes for these and clean this hallway. So I did move the fan out of the way because I really needed to create more space for myself when I'm putting these items away. I also had to move a few things out of the way because I wasn't able to open the door. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is lotion, and this was a struggle. I have very limited space for lotion. I even have like a half a box that I've put in the middle to kind of break up the shelf. My shelves are quite tall, and like you can see, the shelf above me, there's a lot of excess space up there. So I want to try and eventually, maybe in the future, I'll try and go to like Home Depot or something, buy some wood or something like that, and try and make a makeshift shelf. That way I have 2 layers within those shelves. But for now, I've just been using cardboard, and it's working. But I'm really crossing my fingers that my family takes a lot of my lotion. I have a lot of Eucerin and Cetaphil there, and those cheap Niveas. Hopefully they will take a lot of those, and then I won't have to worry about space. And then here I'm trying to put away all of the mouthwash, and it's a struggle as well because I have so many lotion that I actually put excess up there. And then I have a lot of baby stuff, so I ended up realizing, look, I don't have space. Let me take some of the baby stuff out, and then I'll probably either sell them or give them away, and we'll see. I also noticed that there was a bunch of mouthwash that I forgot on the wall, and this is when I struggled. I'm like, okay, let me just pull these baby items out. Let me rearrange it a little bit more, and that way I can find space for these mouthwash. We do have quite a lot. It's funny when it comes to couponing, when like a family member or even me, when I'm like, they say, okay, I want this one specific item. I don't go out there and just buy one. Usually if something's on sale, you end up buying 10 of them, and they end up, do I buy one for full price, or do I buy 10 for the price of one? And that's how it works with couponing. And so I do have a lot right now, but it goes through phases where a friend of mine will be like, okay, I need to buy a bunch of these, and then they'll just clear out my whole stock, and then I'm left with only a few, and then another sale comes around, and then I go buy more. And so yeah, couponing and sales are a lot in cycles. So sometimes I have a lot, sometimes I don't have barely anything. Okay, now I'm going through the deodorant, and I am struggling. I'm trying to make them stand up on each other. And then I'm like, okay, let me create some space. Let me pull some of the hand soaps out. I'll put extras in the bathrooms downstairs or something. And that way I can put more deodorant there. I'll also, hopefully my family takes some of these as well. Because, yeah, I'm struggling to, this one shelf and the next shelf were my struggles. They were my challenges because I had too many items and not enough space. So my deodorants, you can see they keep on falling. Same with the sunscreen. I had no space there to put the items. So hopefully family will take them. And then I need to just kind of, this trip that we're taking is kind of good. It's a little couponing break that I'm kind of not tempted to go shopping. Even if the deals are good, I'll just have to bite it and not worry about it. I have Stockpile, so I don't have to really chase after the sales. Okay, next we're doing body wash, and like I said, this was another struggle. I'm moving things around. The newer ones, I'm trying to put them in the back and bring the older ones closer, and also trying to make like rows of like body wash. I'm trying to put at least some kind of organization in there. And then usually on top of my body wash I have soaps, and then I kind of hide all of my Q-tips. I always put them just back there for now. I really do need to do a bit of declutter with these, with my stockpile. I used to before the pandemic do quite a lot of sales on OfferUp and Facebook, but then it just got too much when people flake on you, that I just let it be. And we had trips to the Philippines and trips to Australia, so then I started to just basically send it to family, and so family took a lot of my stockpile, which was good. And but now it's at to the point where there's too many deals and I can't say no to them. I can't say no to free or moneymaker products, so I ended up, I have this excess of stuff. Okay, so if you missed it, there was a whole bunch of hand sanitizer sprays. I took them away because I needed space for more shampoos and conditioners, so I just put it in that bag. And then so they were just there temporarily because I had excess. There was like a hole there, but now that I have more shampoos, conditioners and all that, I needed to put them in a bag for now. And then I was now doing the hair ties and clips that I got for moneymakers at Rite Aid, and then a few baby wipes. And now these are the excess toothpaste that I have, the Arm & Hammer, that we're not really fans of, so I just put them in that bag for now. Okay, so now that side is basically 90% done. Now we're focusing on the big closet. So I pulled out a few items just so I can actually get into the closet. And the first thing I really do is the toothpaste. So I want to organize them where I can see the expiry dates. That way they're all visible. And then usually the ones that are expiring later, I kind of put them in the back. And then if I see anything that was expiring sooner, so I did go through it, anything that was expiring, I was looking now, anything that expired like this year, 2024, I kind of pulled them out so I could bring them forward. And these new ones that I just got are 2026, so I'll push those in the back. And so that's the first thing I do. I do my toothpaste, kind of make space for them, and then I will put the new ones in there. And then after that, I think I started to look at my toothbrushes. That's another thing that's quick and easy. That's just in that little drawer there, just below the toothpaste. I was running really low on that one. Thankfully, there was a whole bunch of sales that went on, so I was able to fill that up. I filled up the whole tub there, that kind of like drawer. That was amazing. So yeah, you can see I just threw them all in there and they fit perfectly. Ideally, like I've mentioned this before, but when I do these kind of videos, I get into a zone of cleaning, and I don't get to double check the camera angle if you guys can see what I'm doing. I think it would just take too much time for me to just stop what I'm doing, go back, check the camera, and then go back and do it. I just leave the camera there, try to get this done as quick as possible, and then list it on or upload it onto YouTube. Okay, next we're doing the medicine section. So I didn't do this last time, but we got a whole bunch of new medicine deals at the drugstores, so I needed to make space. So I'm going through them all, double checking the expiry date. The ones that you see me throwing on the floor are the ones that have expired, and so I'm just trying to move everything around, check expiry dates, make space, and then you'll see I'll start to try, and it's almost like Tetris, moving things around to make sure that they're visible. The ones that I know that we're going to probably use mostly, like vitamins, cold and flu, allergy, I push them to the front, and all the random stuff, random like ad hoc kind of medicine like heartburn, laxatives, all those anti-diarrhea, like those kind of stuff, I push them in the back because it's not something that we particularly use often. It's just good to have handy just in case. Like if I have family over and they're like, oh, I'm having heartburn, it's like, oh, I've got some Tums. Like I always have a little bit extra. Okay, oh, I've got some itchy eyes. Oh, I have some eye drops. So I'm always got those random medicines sitting there, and so I always kind of push those in the back. Every time I do this on a monthly basis, well, it's been twice now in this month, it allows me to have a visual memory of what I have in my stockpile, so it's good. Yeah, so now I'm just putting stuff away, and then I notice I still don't have enough space, so you'll see me, I'm gonna end up throwing all of the cough drops that I had there. I'm gonna grab them all, I'm gonna throw them on the floor first, and I'm gonna try and make space for more medicine because we actually got so much these last couple of weeks, especially with the spring sales that's been going on at Rite Aid. So many items that was 75% off, even money makers after rebates. It was crazy. So we have a lot of medicine. Most of them don't expire until next year, so I think I'm quite safe. I didn't think there was any medicine that I have there that expires end of 2024, maybe just maybe a handful, but that's okay. At least I know that shelf is good for at least until the end of this year, so I'm happy about that. So I've done the medicine section, and then there's just so much. Every time I looked at this video and I'm like fixing my hair, that's when I know that I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm like, okay, what's next? What can I do next to try and make this a little bit more efficient? And so, yeah. And next, I'm doing the facial section, and I got a whole bunch of new cleansers and moisturizers. So I found right in the back, there was a basket of those small little Cetaphil cleansers that I get for practically free at CVS. There was a basket of them in the back, so I pulled that out. I'm going to add that with the others that I have in a bag, and that gave me a lot more space to put all the cleansers up there, and then also some moisturizers. But I know that shelf, I'm hoping most of my family take a lot of those. They do want more moisturizers than cleansers, but I hope they take quite a lot of cleansers from there because I have way too much. Okay, so yeah, you can see down the bottom there, I'm just putting all those small little cleansers in that bag. Way too many bags. Okay, way too many cleansers as well. Okay, next I am doing makeup. I did not expect to really pull everything out, but now I am trying to fill up these little tubs with all the makeup that I have I basically purchased in the last couple of weeks. And then you'll also see most of my makeup are in these little tubs, and then I actually have one specific drawer of makeup, and then the second one is of nails. So I will, after I've organized all this one, you'll see me pull out that box and start to kind of find homes make space in that tub with these other small tubs. So that's what I did as well. And I know that I'm hoping 50% of this makeup is gone by my family. It's easy for them to take these because they are lightweight. And I know last time we went to Australia last year, I brought a lot of these. So hopefully they can take them. If not, I can possibly give them also to the Philippines. So yeah, that's my tub of makeup there. I'm sure once they go through it, I can make more space. Everything's just dumped in there. It's not like neatly stacked, so that's why it looks like there's a lot more. I'm not utilizing the space as much, but yeah, that's a lot of makeup, and we always get makeup for free or money makers, and I don't even wear makeup. I wear it occasionally, and so way too much makeup for one person. But yeah, the makeup is done, so I've put those aside, and then right now I believe I'm going to start looking at other items. I need to put the Feminine Care app, and what else? And then there's just a few other items. So this basket here, this bag, I ended up putting there was a whole bunch of ribbons in it. I just put it in a plastic, and I'm going to use that bag for all of the cough drops. We call them cough lollies in Australia, but the cough drops that I kind of threw there from the medicine shelf. So I'm just going to put there temporarily. I'm running out of space, and these items are too heavy to put on the pegboard. I'll just leave them down the bottom for now, and once we have more space, then I can find better homes for it. Okay, so now I believe I'm going to start doing the feminine care, and I got lazy, so you see me trying to throw it up there. And then the smaller ones, I ended up just putting it on the second shelf, which is where all of my hair dye is. And then I think I kept on throwing it, and I ended up, I couldn't get it up there. I ended up having another one fall, so I just put it on the second shelf. I was just too lazy to go get to reach that shelf. It is pretty high for me. I am 5 foot, and so when you saw me standing there, to reach that, it's pretty high. Okay, and so now I'm still continuing on with the items that I could see on the floor. I was getting pretty tired, so you could see me crawling around the floor. To get up and down constantly doing this, I was tired. This took me over 2 hours, I think, or almost 2 hours to do all of this. It was somewhat exhausting and mentally overwhelming with the amount of stuff that I have. There's a lot, so I'm hoping my family, like I'm going to keep on saying this, I hope my family takes a lot of this with them, and that way I have a fresh start, and then maybe I might start reselling them again. I'll reach out to family if they want any items, but maybe I'll start reselling again, try and make a little bit of money on the side that would help pay for more items. So when I say stuff are free, that when it comes to Rite Aid, yes, because we're allowed the rewards program at Rite Aid, the bonus cash that you earn, you can use to pay tax. But when it comes to CVS and with, I believe, Walgreens, no. So it comes out of my pocket for the taxes. And so my budget is usually about $20, sometimes $30 a week, depending. But yeah, that by me reselling some of these does help me pay for the taxes that I have to pay on these items. And so I'm basically 90% done. So what I'm going to do now is fold up all of these bags. Most of my reusable bags I keep in my laundry. They are all random bags that I've just accumulated over the years at specific stores or venues and stuff like that. And so I am almost done. There were a few items there that I knew that my mom wanted, so they were where the hair care items, but I needed to make space, so I just put them in a bag for now, knowing that she's going to take them anyway. And there was a bunch of excess items there that I decided to put in my bathroom because I couldn't find space here, but that's okay. And so yeah, like I said, I'm almost done. All these items here in the white bag are stuff that I couldn't find space for, and I might just resell. And before I'm done, I always have to vacuum because I had made a mess, and so I need to vacuum this area. After this, we will do a recap of what the area looked like before, which was a mess. It's always a mess. I'm always embarrassed every time I do a before video because showing you, it's like vulnerability there of how my house is a disaster. And then I do like the after. That little basket there that I have, that's my empties basket. So when you watch my couponing channel, I do kind of do videos of my empties. I ask the family as they empty items to put it in that basket so I can do a video. Okay, so this is a recap of what the area looked like before. So there was close to 10 new bags there, not including the excess bags that I had. So there was just a lot of items here that I needed to find homes for. This is 2 weeks worth of shopping. So this is the before. And so this is what my hallway looks like now. So a lot better, less bags. There's still a few bags here, but I'm doing this before my family comes over. Well, I'm hoping that they take a lot of my stockpile back with them to Australia. I even bought an extra luggage for my mom so she can take as much stuff as she wants. There are a few items in here that I know that she wants. When I was asking her what items you want me to bring to New York for her, I showed her those and she's like, yep, I'm going to take those with me back. So I know that she's going to go through those and take them. I know that once they take stuff from the shelving, I can find homes for these items. If not, I can try and maybe resell them. I don't know. So we'll just see. But I have a few bags here and I'm hoping they will be gone by the next time we do this video. But let's go over my stockpile. So I'm just going to do a little tour for you. So there is hair care items, or hair care, scrunchies and stuff like that. We have baby wipes, a few baby items. We have all of my shampoos and conditioners on this side and over here, as well as a bunch of treatment items. And then down here we have, this was a struggle to try and fit them in here, but once they go through what I have, I'm hoping they can take some of these items. But we have deodorant here, we have hand soap, and we have sunscreen. And then back there we have shaving items. Down here we have a whole lot of body wash. I really packed it in there, and I still have a bunch down here that I don't have space for. So honestly, I could go, I think, a year without buying body wash and my family will be good. Same with the lotion. I really packed it in there. Hopefully my family will take a bunch with them. And then over here as well, I have a bunch of baby items and mouthwash. And so my little one is a lot older now, so I might start to either sell or donate some of the baby stuff. I just need a few of the shampoo for her, but eventually she's going to start using kid stuff. But the baby shampoo is still good for her right now, so I'll probably keep a few of those. And I do have some over here in there that I might either sell or give away. So that is that side of my stockpile. And then over here, you've got the larger part of the stockpile. So there's still a lot of stuff in here. So over here, you've got my feminine care items, which overflowed into my hair dye. I really looked at my medicine and had to rearrange that and threw a whole bunch of the expired away. This is all my facial care items. I'm expecting my family to take a lot of these back, so I'm hoping to have a lot of space there. This is all of my toothpaste and a few randoms. And then you can see the floor here, it is still pretty full. You saw me trying to fill up these tubs with all the makeup that I have. I'm hoping my family takes a lot of those. And then if they do, then those will be empty and I can find space for these in there. So we'll just see once they go through all this. I've been getting these. If you have watched my couponing videos, I've been picking up these for like 39 cents each. I think I have close to, I don't know, I would say almost 50 of them. So I am good for a long time. My family's always asking me for these. So I am well stocked. I have 1 and 2 bags there. And then also up here, I have some more loofahs. There's ribbons there. And then those are car fresheners and those little small space fresheners. And so that's basically my stockpile. So it is jam-packed, but like I said, I'm hoping my family comes and takes a lot of my stuff, especially the makeup and other items there. And then over here, I have, these are the stuff that I'm bringing to New York for my mom. And then these items I'm going to throw away. These are all expired medicine. And I just have my reusable bags there. So this one is the trash. That one I'm taking down to my laundry where I keep all my reusable bags. And then these are the stuff that we are bringing to New York for my mom. I still have to pack my stuff for New York. But other than that, I will do that a little bit later. But I really wanted to get this done today. This has taken me a lot longer than expected. But thankfully, I was able to finish this off and it looked a lot better. And yeah, I think that's basically it. If you have any questions, do leave a comment down below. But like I said, I've mentioned this before, I'm an extreme couponer. If you want to know how to coupon, check out my channel, Couponing with Grace. And that's where I pick up all of these items. So I get a lot of items for either free, cheap, or even a money maker. And so yeah, that is my hallway stockpile organize and declutter video. Thank you for watching.